today. Thanks, Don. The Bluebells of Scotland. Two FT beats. And in on the end. Here we go. Going down, the Blue Goose. You know, I finally came to the realization that the Blue Goose was a bus company in the United States that all the big bands rode on. So there's the Blue Goose Blues and the Blue Goose Rag and the Blue... This is about a bus.
That's cool. Well, this song has a lot of stories. Yeah, it's really
Into. Don't swing the eighth notes. means we're getting close, so let's go to something that's fairly short. Go to the very end of the book to the three heirs. Second one from the end. The three heirs. Keep everything else in order if you can, please. Into three heirs. Alberta, on the left-hand side of the folder, Alberta, Fanfare and Processional, O Canada. Okay, Alberta. Fanfare and Processional.
l'histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
We are here to honor each and every one of you in this beautiful way. Your ancestors have listened to your many prayers. They have heard you. This is why we are here today, to celebrate each and every one of your accomplishments and achievements. We're going to dance in victory for this beautiful celebration of life. We've never settled for anything. We've always been here. We are strong, resilient, like each and every one of you. With that, the victory song. Oh, haika!
Please be seated. We had a bit of out of sequence here. I was supposed to introduce this before it played, but I will give you the introduction now. This is an important addition to the convocation ceremonies that reminds us all of the ancestral lands of Treaty 6, which we live on with the First Peoples of Canada. The treaties were agreements signed as a foundation for ongoing relationships in understanding one another so that we live together in a respectful relationship as we move forward together to advance reconciliation. At the time, we would like to honor our treaty with the Cree Treaty 6 flag song that translates to, "The Queen, she gave us a flag, for it to fly in the wind forever." For this treaty is to last for as long as the sun shines, the grass grows, and the rivers flow. These songs are to uplift the spirit, to encourage all of us to come together in victory for the graduates' accomplishments. For the First Nations of Treaty 6, the flag song is as important as O Canada is for all of us. Whatsoever things are true, a promise made here at the University of Alberta over 100 years ago. Today we gathered to celebrate this commitment to ourselves and to our community. We celebrate with all those of us who live here today with their degrees. May you continue to seek truth. May you continue to serve our global home. May you continue to grow in wisdom and understanding. May you continue to uphold the university's values of integrity, freedom, and the equality and dignity of all persons, to create a community filled with promise for the future and goodwill towards all. Welcome to the University of Alberta. My name is Nizar Jafar Somji, and I have the privilege of serving as the 23rd Chancellor of the University and conferring all of your degrees today. Before we start, I would like to acknowledge that the University of Alberta is located on Treaty 6 territory and the homelands of the Métis. In stating this, we must recognize our responsibility to work in good relations alongside First Nations and the Métis people and their communities on our way forward, and to elevate the whole people for the next 7 generations and the University of tomorrow. To the class of 2025, I'm delighted to welcome you to this convocation ceremony on behalf of the entire university community, including our dedicated faculty and staff. It is truly an exciting day for all of us. Graduates, we're delighted that so many of your friends and family could join us to celebrate your degrees here. Today's ceremony connects you to generations of scholars. The traditions you see, from the procession to the academic regalia, all hold deep meaning. Your caps symbolize scholarly independence, and the varied gowns and faculty hoods signify your earned degrees. While these traditions link us to the past, conferring your degree today is about your future and the impact you will have for our communities and the world. This year, we lost 2 significant religious leaders that espouse compassion, understanding, kindness, and support for the less privileged in our society, both locally and globally. His Highness the Aga Khan IV, who passed away February this year, said, and I quote, "The ultimate purpose of education is not only to impart knowledge, but to enable individuals to improve the quality of life of those around them." End of quote. Pope Francis, who passed away in April this year, said, and I quote, "Rivers do not drink their own water. Trees do not eat their own fruit. The sun does not shine on itself. The flowers do not spread their fragrance for themselves. Living for others is a rule of nature. We are all born to helping each other." End of quote. With their words, actions, prayers, they promoted peace. They promoted equity, compassion, and service to others, which I hope you will all live by as you pursue your futures. With this degree, you carry the ambitions and responsibilities and commitments to build and transform lives, not only of your family, but also of your community and the global village we live in today. During today's ceremony, we will hear from the chair of our Board of Governors and our university president. We will also hear from Shayna Dion, who has accepted our invitation to deliver the convocation address, and I'm truly looking forward to that. Following the convocation address, we will begin the recognition of your degrees. One of our deans will present you on behalf of the faculties, and our president will guide you through your pledge to pursue the encouragement of learning and public good. It will then be my great honor to invite you on stage and admit you to your degrees and confer upon you all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities that come with being a university graduate. Each of you will cross the stage as your name is called. For everyone here, that will be the most important part of our ceremony. Your degree will be conferred as I congratulate you and we meet each other on stage. The moment will bind you and the University of Alberta together for all of all time. President and Vice Chancellor Bill Flanagan and the Board of Governors Chair Ms. Kate Chisholm join me here in recognizing your accomplishments today. We are also joined by Elder Dr. Francis Whiskey-Jack, who is here today to extend a special recognition to Indigenous members of our learning community. Distinguished guests on the convocation stage also include a number of community leaders and members of our academy. I am very pleased that the deans and professors from our faculties of graduate and postdoctoral studies, nursing, and native studies are here to congratulate each graduate as you cross the stage. We are also here to welcome you to the University of Alberta alumni family. So I hope you take the time to cherish and enjoy the day. I would now like to start by inviting greetings from the Board of Governors.
Eminent Chancellor Somji, President Flanagan, distinguished guests, graduands, families, and friends. What a wonderful afternoon. I'm very pleased to participate in this special day on behalf of the Board of Governors to bring the Board's greetings and heartiest congratulations. Today is a day of celebration when the entire university community, along with your families and friends, gathers to celebrate you, the graduating class of 2025. It's also a day to celebrate the university, which, by virtue of this marvelous milestone, has successfully provided you with the academic resources to support your engagement with issues and opportunities of 2025 and into the future. Collectively and cooperatively, you will be the generation that moves society forward in the arts, in the economy, in knowledge, discovery, and research. You've been changed over your years at the U of A. The knowledge you've gained here will enable you to thoughtfully address society's issues, influence others, and shape our collective future. According to Statistics Canada, less than a third of Canadians possess a university degree, and your wonderful achievement comes with responsibility. You're now the kind of citizen who will apply critical thought, share your knowledge, foster common understanding, and employ the skills you've gained here to better society in a competent, thoughtful, ethical, and engaged way today, tomorrow, and from now on. Our very heartfelt congratulations to you, your families, friends, and supporters. Be proud, savor your success, enjoy today, and we wish you the very best for the future. And go Oilers!
I now invite President Bill Flanagan for his address.
It's a great privilege to join you all today, and a very warm welcome to our distinguished guests, faculty, family, friends, and above all, the graduating class of 2025. This day marks a threshold. And crossing the stage is not just a tradition, but a moment of transformation, the culmination of effort, resilience, and discovery. And you have earned this moment through long nights, early mornings, and unwavering determination. And during your time at one of the world's leading public universities, you have done more than acquire knowledge. You have sharpened your ability to ask bold questions, challenge assumptions, and imagine what lies beyond the visible horizon. From laboratories and lecture halls to seminar rooms and field studies work, you have engaged deeply with the world and with each other. You have discovered that learning is not a solitary act, but a shared endeavor, one that prepares you not only to succeed, but to contribute. And now you step into a world that is complex, uncertain, yet brimming with possibility. A world that does not reward rote answers, but demands curiosity, courage, and vision. And often the most extraordinary discoveries begin with the simplest of questions. What if? What if a machine could learn from experience rather than instruction? What if we could build technologies that not only mimic intelligence, but learn as humans do? Those questions, once speculative, are now at the heart of a revolution in artificial intelligence. And those questions are being answered right here at the University of Alberta. This year, one of our very own, Professor Richard Sutton, received the Turing Award, often called the Nobel Prize in Computer Science. He is internationally recognized as the founding figure in the field of reinforcement learning, a branch of artificial intelligence inspired by how humans and animals learn through interaction with their environment. And Dr. Sutton's work has transformed how we think about intelligence. He helped pioneer the idea that machines, like people, can learn not by being told what to do, but by experimenting, failing, adapting, and trying again. It's a vision grounded in curiosity and daring, and its impact is being felt in every corner of our society, from robotics to medicine to education. And as Dr. Sutton puts it, if you want other people to be interested in what you think, then you should start by caring about it yourself. Write it down, challenge it, progress it. That is a call to each of you. Care deeply, ask hard questions, be unafraid to explore what you do not yet understand. Stay open to ideas that surprise you. Follow the threads of your own curiosity, especially when the path is unclear. Explore, discover, connect, challenge yourself. This is how you will lead with purpose. This is how you will make your impact in the world. And never forget the friendships, mentorships, and communities you have formed here. Today, you join a global community of over 340,000 University of Alberta alumni around the world, leaders, thinkers, and builders who are shaping the world with integrity and creativity. We can't wait to see what you will accomplish next. Congratulations to the class of 2025. We're enormously proud of you. Thank you.
Hello, folks. The very competent and very patient folks at the Senate gave me a speech to read, but I thought instead I would just speak from the heart today. I have the great honor of introducing the upcoming speaker, my dear friend Shayna Dion. I just want to tell you a small story about her that tells me everything that I need to know about her, and maybe you as well. 25 years ago, I was a brand new professor in the Faculty of Native Studies, didn't even have my PhD, was brand new at instructing. And I had taught a couple of classes, and I had this woman come up to me, and she said, I can't find a babysitter for my baby. And so I was looking at her, okay. And she said, well, I want to bring him to class. And I said, okay. I mean, I come from a very large extended family. There's babies everywhere, not a big deal. So she brings him to class. Cut to 2 nights later, I'm suddenly holding a 20-pound bag of puppies while I'm trying to lecture during the class. And you know, they have the joke about how when you're in Hollywood, you should never act with children or with animals because they'll steal the show. Very difficult to lecture with a very chubby, cute baby who also steals the show. But the reason why I'm telling you this is not about me. It's because since that time, Shayna has gone on to finish her undergraduate degree. She's going to cross the stage later this week with her master's degree. And her son, who was the 20-pound bag of puppies in my arms, is going to be graduating in a couple of years as well. Shayna has been on this campus for as long as I have in one form or another. She's a very powerful, very affirming presence, not just to Indigenous students on campus, but to all of us. And we're all luckier for having her here with us. And with that, I'd like to invite up my dear friend, my sister, Shayna Dion.
Gise Manto, Eminent Chancellor, President Flanagan, Representative on the Board of Governors, Kate Chisholm, graduands, family, friends, and all the elders I love and uphold in my cosmos. I greet you all with sincere respect and love, and thank you, Chris. Mio kisakao kise manto kananaskamotin kota kisakao miyan, kakiao kitatamskat nawao Shayna Dion. Nia neheo squeo kiun crenation od sinia, magana weekend misquichi wiskahigan. Notawi George Dion, Negawi Arlene Dion, Nicosis Delton. I told Achakus the stars about you. I rose up before Pisum, the sun, to call out your names. I lit Muskegee medicine to speak with all of you here today. I wish we were gathered upon 1,000 star blankets spread across the great prairies, where the Niska, the geese, and the sisip, the ducks, organize their departure south. It's a breathtaking and hushed place, you see, where the grass never gets cut and it freely moves in silence, as silent as the wind on a clear, crisp October night. This is where they gain their new fly feathers for their departure south, and as they depart, we say a prayer for our feathered relatives, for their safe journey ahead. It's a Creed teaching. Just as you are here today, so beautifully organized, this is the day you gain your new fly feathers for your new journey ahead, and I shall pray for you too. Before you set off with your new fly feathers, I want you to think about the time that you spent here. There's no words that are going to describe how much you're going to miss sitting in your favorite spot, laughing over the silliest of things, and creating memories that you will now cherish forever. And realizing someday not far from now, it wasn't so bad after all, even though I know it took every ounce of who you are to be sitting right here today. I'm overjoyed by how much you have overcome. Every day that you're gifted a new day, you get the privilege of witnessing the beauty of life. Not beauty in one might think, but one that's not so perfectly stem, but so wildly beautiful. I hope you find the quintessential space between peace and the beautiful rhythm of life. As you fly through the world, oh, what a whirlwind it's going to be. There's one thing I know for certain, and that this is all Creator's work. What has got me through is I have to just go with the flow, yet stay firmly rooted in who I am and where I'm from. Kukum Sarah Young Chief, Notawi George Dion, and Sissy Nadine, they're my grounding, my moral witness, and the heartbeat within every word. They remind me that time should never be mishandled. Every moment is to be respected. Life is so fragile. I don't know how I'm standing here today, as I was once the shyest little Cree girl who only wrote her words down, kept her head down, thinking I had no meaning for the greater part of my life. I pray my dad, my sister, and my Kukum are looking down at me right now saying, that's our girl. There's a profound beauty in not knowing where this journey will take us. Life's unpredictability is so terrifying, but that's what makes it so real, so vivid, and so deeply meaningful. I live with no regrets, as I now know this was all intrinsically designed before I was ever born. Life holds a constant rhythm of decision-making where you make a choice and that creates ripples and will shape your future and the many, many forms of who you will all become. Sometimes it's best not to overthink it or question too much because all of a sudden you're this little Cree girl from Q and Cree Nation standing in front of all of you here today. You could have never told my little self that my future self would ever be standing right here today. The First Peoples of Canada weren't supposed to survive. I'm not supposed to be standing here. And for my fellow Nahal graduates, we were never even meant to be sitting in these seats, but here we are, standing, speaking, and more importantly, rising. It's Creator's work that I exist. It's my Nahal Cree ancestors' will that I survived. Genocide is real. Forgiveness is how you heal. As I received this invitation to deliver the address to all of you today, I immediately felt this responsibility that needed to be honored and uplifted. I thought about the cosmos and the realm of health and healing, so I began to walk and I began to write. Walking is where my soul becomes alive. It's where I'm most creative and truly inspired by being grounded on Mother Earth. I think of the cosmos, of the ones where you can't have health without healing and you can't heal without health. How beautiful is that? Some of you here will help to heal the soul wounds of our nation in reconciling Canada's colonial history with the First Peoples of Canada, and others will work in the nationhood of health. The healing I'm thinking about is not how you may see healing, but healing in a way we never thought possible. In Native studies, you've come to understand the historical health inequities of the First Peoples of Canada. I call that the unearthing and the why and the truth-tellings of Canada's history with the First Peoples. And in nursing, you were in a space to understand and unearthing these complexities of Canada's colonial history with the First Peoples. You play a critical role in understanding and addressing the health inequities. I'm sure many of you come from a long line of healers, not healers as one might think, but ones in a way where your families come from a long line of nurses and doctors in the Western colonial thought, yet in a whole other cosmos. Deeply rooted within our families and our First Nations communities is where our healers live, who hold a deep understanding and the ways of knowing that are guided by Achakus, the stars, an ancestral wisdom of being that is interconnected with Mother Earth up to the spirit world, to the animals, to the winged ones, to the rocks and the rivers, that is all intrinsically intertwined with sinew within our ceremonial lodges. While you have the privilege of being on Mother Earth, blaze a trail that glows. Give voice to what matters. Stand up when it seems utterly impossible. Show that kindness always wins. Please understand that dignity is embedded in self-respect. Without self-respect for others, how will you care for another human being with genuine compassion and care? Humanity will always need kindness and love, and acts of generosity are simple in how we can make another human feel good about who they are, but more importantly, about who you are. Love life so big. So when the day comes when you leave Mother Earth to the spirit world, random strangers, someone you met one time, the people you've known your whole lifetime, miss your presence. They miss your kindness and your compassion and your love. I have 3 final messages. To my fellow moms who carefully carried your little one from the womb to the world, you have loved them right up until this moment, and now sits the magnitude of realizing that their tiny little hands no longer get swallowed up into yours. And to the dads, thank you for being their superhero and protecting them to this moment. They always knew you really couldn't fly, but oh, how they believed you could. Finally, to the beautiful melody of diversity that sits before me, the graduands, I know that I'm simply stopping by in the midst of your story, and now yours continues on. So before me and you depart, I want you to give yourself a hug. I want you to wrap your arms around each other right now. Like, do it. And hang on real tight, because your little self is about to meet your future self, and I can't wait for you to meet them. Hi, kananas mo.
Well, Shana, that was so amazing and so inspiring, and we are so grateful that you agreed to be our commencement speaker today. And I share, Chris shared a few stories about Shana. I'll share mine. When I first got elected chancellor, she was the first university person I actually went to meet. And her commitment and passion to her work is very inspiring. I was blown away with what she does and how hard she works, but always keeping the spirit and the humility and the faith intact. And so I will again see her on Friday afternoon as she graduates. But Shana, thank you again. Big round of applause. Well, now it's your turn, and soon each of your names will be called, and you will be asked to cross the stage, where I will have the honor of formally admitting you to your degrees, and we will have an opportunity to congratulate you. On your journey across the stage, you will walk past the University of Alberta ceremonial mace. Centuries ago, the mace was a symbol of authority over life and death. Today, this mace represents the life-changing power of knowledge and the importance of our university and our graduates in the community. I look forward to seeing you on stage.
The candidates for degrees will please rise if able. You will be asked to provide a spoken response for the pledge with the President, which will appear on the screen shortly. Eminent Chancellor and President, on behalf of the faculties, I present to you these scholars and ask that they be pledged and admitted to the degrees to which they are entitled.
Now, to our graduates, when you reply to the pledge, I want you to raise the roof. Do you promise faithfully to observe and loyally to maintain the statutes, customs, privileges, and liberties of this, your university? Do you solemnly promise to conduct yourself in all things loyally and faithfully to the honor of your university, the encouragement of learning, and the good of your country? Well done.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of this province and with the consent of this university, I admit you to the degrees to which you are entitled and invest with you all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining to such degrees. I charge you to use them for uplifting the whole people, to inspire the human spirit, to serve your community for the public good, and to pursue more steadfastly whatsoever things are true. Please be seated.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Shannon Scott and Professor Tracy Ravio, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Nursing and Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Emmanuel Akwasi Marfo. Katerina Malino. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Master of Nursing, Bisma Ali. Julia Marie Baranek. Christina Marie Bray. Justine Marie Scarlett Bremner. Kanika Chada. Tony Chua. Noel Salwa Coppola. Grace DeCuna. Jonathan Mawator Doce. Chioma Joy Easy. Zara Shirazali Fazal Kotadia. David Claude Godin. Shelley Margaret Groman. Esther Ansa Jibi. Tara Sylvia Jane Hodgins. Christina LeMay. Larissa Yvonne Lee. Kendra Lemire. Yixing Li Rioli. Nicole Barienko Lusk. Jana Mackenzie. Lillian Moon. Hannah Elizabeth Moore. Reina Chantel Morin. Anshal Patak. Pamela Robin Poirier. Blair Catherine Posty. Samantha Evelyn Ricciardi. Olawashen Mari Rojakapokan. Brennan Norman Salty. Marlo Ichan Salam. Saline Inara Shivji. Carly Hannah Simpson. Denise Dawn Sribney. Ashley Helena Wozniak. Ashley Dawn Woods. Paula Morgan Zubik. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Shannon Scott, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Nursing. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and recipient of the McClure Medal in Nursing, Eyesu Jacob. With distinction.
Eyesu Jacob is this year's recipient of the McClure Medal in Nursing. This medal is awarded to a graduating student who has made meaningful contributions to the health of disadvantaged groups, along with academic success in the final 2 years of study. For 3 years, he served as a research assistant at the U of A Faculty of Nursing, contributing to research on immigrant and Black Canadian health. As the 2023-24 president of the Canadian Nursing Student Association, he spearheaded the first ever national survey of nursing students, highlighting financial barriers in education. His advocacy extended to national platforms, including appearances on CBC and meetings with government stakeholders. And looking ahead, Eyesu plans to work casually at the University Hospital while preparing for the National Council licensure examination. He aims to pursue RN roles in mental health and addictions and intends to apply for a master's in nursing or public health. Please join me in extending our warmest congratulations.
Eminent Chancellor, for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing with honors, Courtney Faith Esmond with first-class honors. Emily Cortez with first-class honors. Anshal Dawan with first-class honors. Caleb Doe with first-class honors. Erica Betsy Ferris with first-class honors. Cynthia Lee Fiore with first-class honors. Sydney Bliss Ganens with first-class honors. Larissa Renee Sophia Hoshowski with first-class honors. Zoe Helen Kaplan with first-class honors. Dahe Kim with first-class honors. Laura Derhausoff. Devanshu Kundu with first-class honors. Daisy Liu with first-class honors. Oluwaseun Precious Majekodunumi with first-class honors. Marissa McClay with first-class honors. Nayab Nadim with first-class honors. Shuristi Patel with first-class honors. Receiving a Bachelor of Science in Nursing with honors, with first-class honors, and also a certificate in interdisciplinary leadership studies, Vishwa Niksan Patel. Habao Nan Pham with first-class honors. Larissa Maya Pillay with first-class honors. Hannah Abdul Hamid Sharif with first-class honors. Minhan Song with first-class honors. Jennifer Isabel Stadelweiser with first-class honors. Teresa Louise Tetreau with first-class honors. Irina Vasiluk with first-class honors. Amelia Lynn Watson with first-class honors. Kara Sidney Wismer with first-class honors. Bethlehem Wold with first-class honors. Marcus Wong with first-class honors. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Yasmin Omar Hassan Alabsi. Sarah Al-Gamdi with distinction. Al-Bilal Mohammed Al-Tahir. Laura Helen Andrade with distinction. Micaela Malakad Andres with distinction. Navodio Tassarani Athullah Mudali with distinction. Avneet Kaur. Maria Linley Rose Cortez Ayore with distinction. Lenel Jan Mangasu Bagyo with distinction. Jillian Emma de la Cruz Carvajal. Ravleen Kaur Bhatt. Marcus Carl Benko. Ella Kathleen Benwood with distinction. Nikki Rose Guzman Bernabe. Melena Sophia Natalie Benassi with distinction. Margaret Marie Bird. Tom Marcus Braze. Carissa Lucille Wendy Brûlé. Shamin Chanel Baksh. Ira Diane Bumanlag. Jaden Catherine Bunbury with distinction. Herbert Lucero Kamat. Maggie Chen with distinction. Jeffrey Chung. Kushi Nikunj Chaksi. Aisha Chowdhury. Iman Jawad Chowdhury. Madeline Catherine Escronas with distinction. Rafael Panotes Chua with distinction. Adam Samuel Cook with distinction. Kyla Peyton Kutu with distinction. Caden Isaiah Cox. Taylor Nicole Cox. Sachita Devi Dahaji. Mia Patrice Feder de Guzman. Leila Nadine La Casca del Barrio. Krishna Devani with distinction. Gibson Dakal with distinction. Arvin Dillon. Egwono Diovodavwe with distinction. Isabella Rose Deasy. Matthew Evan Dolezal with distinction. Avery Grace Edstrom with distinction. Kalechi Favor Emmanuel with distinction. Carl Theodore Engel with distinction. Eniola Iniolua Fayamiwo. Liz Esme Frederick. Sarah Garcia Angarita with distinction. Kristen Nicole Germain with distinction. Mahalet Mulugeta Gide. Karishma Neha Gobin. Sarah Janae Gertzen. Cheshire Gomes. Kayleen May Gordon with distinction. Emma Lee Gronewald. Bronlyn Anna-Marie Gube. Arden Tristana Haig. Nia J. Hickey. Nasreen Hijazi. Isabella Tawi Ho. Alana Rose Homiak with distinction. Esther Mary Ip with distinction. Randa Jabri. Skipton Andrew Jelski. Julie Kate Jeski. Sania Shakat Jiwani with distinction. Cassidy Grace Johnson with distinction. Taryn Noah Johnston with distinction. Eden Kafa. Ishrat Kamal. Kaylee Ann Kelly with distinction. Kejol Ansale Khan. Songmin Kim. Valeria Kravchinsky. Vida Kucher with distinction. Taylor Rose Lightfoot. Morgan Kaylee Linderman. Jada Louise Livingston with distinction. Kobe Madison Roslyn Lizotte with distinction. Chantel Pauline Lochman with distinction. Sydney Carlina McDonald Lovejoy. Kate McPherson. Daphne Veronica Mansego. Cassidy Martin with distinction. Ethan Matthew Martinook. Irene Joseph Matthew. Shane Raven McCarg. Kyla Manessis. Lily Asfa Mangesha with distinction. Haley Emma Michaelis with distinction. Alice Elizabeth Murray. Tanvi Deepak Musail with distinction. Jody Musician. Maya Narayanan. Kaylee Maya Ness with distinction. Kwakbal Win. Michaela Annette Nugents. Will Blaine Sexton O'Brien. April Margaret Ann Olson with distinction. Jasmine Kaur Pangli with distinction. Kushi Patel. Kiara Paresh Patel. Katya Sabrin May Rasmussen with distinction. Ahmad Raymond. Brianna Isabella Reese with distinction. Sarah Sire Wren. Aidan Elizabeth Riley with distinction. Gabrielle Angelina Celeste Rosaswin Uera with distinction. Saba Saber. Kurat Olen Samo. Alexandra Sauer. Amy Christine Schellenberg. Tala Ali Shah. Lily Karen Shepherd with distinction. Natalia Catherine Shuchuk. Holly Mae Singer with distinction. Kira Marina Smith with distinction. Simone Kirsten Reyes Soriano. Erica Spiller. Kylie Jaden Stepanik. Angel Gwyneth Victoria. Jamie Elizabeth Stoke. Jack Owen Swayze with distinction. Caitlin Joanna Tacketts. Exie Ricafort Tombiga. Sarah Tamrat Tone. Sarah Tran with distinction. Zen Antoinette Velardo. Jaden Sunwook Wang with distinction. Tegan Jayla Westling. Megan Michelle Whitford. Olivia Alicia Williams with distinction. Jordan Rose Woloshin with distinction. Abigail Sarah Wright. Marley Nicole Zorniak with distinction. Éminent chancelier, de vous présenter les gradués des baccalauréats bilingues et sciences infirmières, the Bilingual Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Alex Annie Gutey-Dorfsman with distinction. Julia Rose Grummett. Trinity Young Clapstein. Gabrielle Larue. Carter Renfrew Lai with distinction. Kate Louise Marie Leach. Darian Haley Monetta. Sheila Nguyen with distinction. Renee Scott Reeb. Mitzi Claude Rodas with distinction. Jenna Faith Rothwell with distinction. Emma May Stoley. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Chris Anderson and Professor Tracy Ravio, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Native Studies and Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies. For the degree of Master of Arts, Gregory John Fink. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Chris Anderson, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Native Studies. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Native Studies with honors, and recipient of the Faculty of Native Studies Medal, as well as a certificate in Community Engagement and Service Learning, and a certificate in Indigenous Governance and Partnership. Cindy Germaine Eisman with first-class honors.
Cindy Eisman is this year's recipient of the Faculty of Native Studies Medal, awarded by the Faculty of Native Studies to the graduating student with superior academic achievement, convocating with an undergraduate degree in the Faculty of Native Studies. Cindy made significant contributions to research and language revitalization. Her research assistantships include work with the critical Indigenous theory in the study of religion, the Indigenous Governance and Partnership Program, and the Indigenous Canada MOOC. She served as a Cree language course assistant and as an instructor for the introductory Cree course. Cindy's community engagement includes creating an episode for CJSR's radio program, Terra Informa, discussing Edmonton's transition to waste sorting and co-creating a cooperative board game, Métis Hustle. I want to learn about that, to support Métis Crossing's educational programming. She also volunteered with the Canadian Indigenous Languages and Literacy Development Institute. And looking ahead, Cindy plans to continue her language journey as an instructor and to begin a Master's of Arts in Native Studies. Please join me in congratulating Cindy.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Native Studies, Sandra Clarissa Belrose. Heather Celeste Bigchild. Ariana Deborah Lena Cross. Kirsten Ann Greeley with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in Indigenous Governance and Partnership, Emily Rachel Green. Paige Jordan Hildebrand with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in Indigenous Sport and Recreation, Annika Sophia Kuharik with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in Indigenous Governance and Partnership, Cheryl S. Lisk. Mary Joelle Littlechild. Michael Joseph Victor McAnally. Also receiving a certificate in Sustainability, Caitlin Marie McDonald with distinction. Rebecca Jean Newman with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in Sustainability and a certificate in Interdisciplinary Leadership Studies, Emma Veronica Chandala. Maya Farha Sharif with distinction. Jenna Vivian Schultz with distinction. Sheila Gwicket Chihe Snowshoe. Ella Thompson with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in Indigenous Governance and Partnership, Amanda Lee Young.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculties, I present to you the remaining scholars whose names appear in the Convocation program, but who are not in attendance.
So to our graduates, you made it, and to family and friends, I think this moment merits a standing ovation. Please join me. And to our graduates, I think there's another group in the auditorium that also merits a standing ovation, and I invite you to stand in turn and thank your family and friends who sustained you through this journey. And now it's time to turn our attention to the final part of today's ceremony. And before you are formally welcomed into the University of Alberta Alumni Association, I invite you to watch the screens for the presentation of a special video montage. And the song that accompanies the video, Je te retrouve, or I Remember You, was commissioned by Campus Saint-Jean in 2008 in honor of the university's centenary. I think it captures the hopefulness and potential of days spent at the university, and hopefully it will spark many of your own memories of your years here. The song is also a display of many of U of A's talents. It was composed by Professor Emeritus and Honorary Degree recipient Dr. France Levesser-Ouimet, and was arranged by U of A alumnus Dr. Alan Bevan. And the recording is performed by Carole Saint-Jean under the direction of Laurier Fagnon. And I think it's going to pull at your heartstrings, this video. I think you'll enjoy it.
Je viens à cette
Eminent Chancellor, thank you. To the graduating class of 2025, you have shown incredible resiliency, drive, and determination to be here today. Congratulations and welcome. My name is Jared Cardinal, and I graduated from the University of Alberta in 1997 from the Faculty of Native Studies. It is my honor to congratulate you on becoming a U of A alumnus and to officially welcome you to our alumni family. We are more than 300,000 strong, living in some 140 countries around the world. We're a supportive, proud, diverse, global network, collectively making extraordinary contributions to the alumni community, the university, and for the public good. Together, we are change makers, community builders, world shapers. Throughout the history of the university, our world has faced many challenges, but when we stand together, we generate the solutions that make us healthier, safer, stronger, and more just. We will always be seeking, always be challenging, and most of all, always be leading. Like our university, our alumni lead with purpose. Congratulations and best wishes in all your future adventures.
Well, we're almost done. So in closing, I would like to offer a few words of thanks. First, to Ms. Shayna Dion. Thank you again for providing today's convocation address to our graduating class. We are truly grateful for your inspiring and thoughtful words. Thank you. I also wish to thank our talented vocalist, Madison Berger. I don't know if she's where she is, and our outstanding convocation band under the direction of Dr. Thomas Dust. Thank you. And I also want to acknowledge the hard work, and it takes a lot of work to get so many convocations done at the same time, to the staff of the Office of the Registrar and also to the Office of the Senate for their organization and for all the work they've put in for today's convocation. So I hope that as you conclude, you'll spend some time in the lobby celebrating, taking some pictures, and congratulating each other. Finally, congratulations on all you have accomplished leading up to this degree. And as you graduate today, remember you're leaving our university not only with a degree, but also with the opportunity and responsibility to do everything you can to make our families, our communities, and the world a better place. And we are counting on you. I hope you feel incredibly proud for what you've accomplished in your years at university, and in turn, we are incredibly proud for all of you, all our newest graduates and our alumni. Whatever path you choose, I assure you that the university will be here, cheering you on and celebrating your accomplishments and successes. Enjoy the celebrations. Thank you.